So chapter 4.4 is on f of x terminology and systems as models. So f of x is pronounced as a f of x, and it specifies which function is being referred to and then which value is being substituted. So the function would be f and the value is x. So if we look at these two equations, f of x equals 3/4 x plus 3, and g of x, you can use other letters for f as well, equals 5/2 x minus 5. And if you were just saying, okay, find f of 4, you know that because it's f of 4, you want to plug it into the f equation. If it had been y equals 3/4 x plus 3 and y equals 5/2 x minus 5, and it says find y when x equals 4, you don't know which equation you're plugging it into. But because it's f of 4, you know that it's being plugged into this first equation. So it's 3/4 times 4 plus 3. So 3 plus 3 equals 6. So f of 4 equals 6. And similarly, g of 4, you plug it in. So 5/2 times 4 minus 5. So 10 minus 5 equals 5. So g of 4 equals 5. So f of 4 and g of 4 give you different values because they're different functions. So f of x terminology allows you to compare different functions in the same solution. So if we're given g of -3, you know it's referring to the second equation. So g of -3 would give you -3 squared plus -3 plus 1. So 9 minus 3 plus 1 equals 7. On the second one, f of 5 divided by g of 5, you know that you're doing f of 5 as the numerator. So 3 times 5 plus 11. And then g of 5 as the denominator. So 5 squared plus 5 plus 1. So that equals 15 plus 11 over 25 plus 6. So that equals 26/31. But you, as I said before, you wouldn't be able to do that if it was just y equals, because y over y doesn't tell you which equation's on top, which equation's on bottom. So if we look at these same equations again, so f of g of 2. So in order to find this, you first have to find g of 2. And g of 2 is 2 squared plus 2 plus 1, which equals 7. And then you can do f of 7, because g of 2 equals 7. And f of 7 is 3 times 7 plus 11. So 21 plus 11, so 32. And you can do f of x, which means that you're plugging in 3x plus 11 for each value of x. So that would give you is 3, and then in for x you substitute in the whole equation. So 3 times 3x plus 11, and then plus 11. So you have 9x plus 33 plus 11, so 9x plus 44. So f of x is 9x plus 44.